Stepping at the motherfucking count, day and out. I'm looking like a star, bitch. When you see me make a wish, holla at your motherfucking boss, J.R. Birdman, my paw, bitch. All bred, born rich. Yeah. Dear Mr. Toilet, I'm the shit. Got these other haters pissed, cause my toilet paper thick. I know. But tripping at 40, make a chip out of potato head whip.
Hey babes, welcome back to Babes and Cocktails, your weekly two-day dose of real talk, bold sips, even bolder conversations with honesty and positive vibes. We're your go-to babes for real talk, some laughs, and of course cocktails and name. I'm Robin, your go-to girl for the heartfelt conversations and a bit of sass on the side.
And I'm your girl Shyne, your cocktail loving partner in crime with responses you want to say, but with a loving energy attached to it. So, you know who it is. Your favorite duo for the bold chats, relatable moments, and of course, the perfect cocktail vibe.
I am drinking tonight Jack and Cherry Dr. Pepper.
And I am drinking the Grontia and mango juice.
Mango juice. Fresh mango. Tonight we are talking about money mindset. Rewriting your relationship with wealth and money. So tonight our episode is packed with a value because we're talking about money, mindset, and wealth. We'll break it all down on how to have luxurious mindset as we're manifesting the life we desire.
It's time we all felt empowered by our finances instead of intimidated by them. Grab your favorite cocktails, mocktail. So, let's sip to abundance, financial freedom, and a new chapter with wealth that feels aligned with your values. And, of course, our values.
What's money mindset? Let's get into it, babes. So, let's start with the basics. The money mindset is your set of core beliefs and attitudes about money and towards money. It influences and affects how you think about earning, saving, spending, manage debt, and even your ability to attract wealth. It's shaped by a lot of things like how you were raised, culture, narratives, and even personal experiences. For example, if you grew up hearing money is the root of all evil, you might subconsciously associate wealth with negativity, or you have to work hard for every penny. Those ideas can stick with you. And if you think money is hard to come by or money is scarce, you might struggle with the feelings of lack. That belief can limit your financial growth, and those beliefs can either empower you or hold you back. But if you believe money is abundant, you're more likely to see opportunities to create wealth. It's all about perspective, babes. Changing your money mindset can completely transform your relationship with money and open doors to new possibilities. Once you're aware of your money mindset, you can start to shift it to something more empowering. Like, what does money mindset influence? How someone feels about debt, how someone feels about people who make more or less money, how easily someone gives money, how confident someone is about investing, how someone feels about their ability to grow with wealth, how someone feels about their overall financial confidence.
So, what is wealth? Let's discuss what wealth really is. So, when we're talking about wealth, a lot of people think wealth is just about having a bank account, but it's so much more than that. Wealth is about abundance in all areas of your life, valuable possessions, and money. It's financial freedom, yes, but it's also about time, relationships, health, and happiness. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're not enjoying life, are you really wealthy? Wealth is the total value of of all the assets and resources that a person or an entity owns, like a business or LLC.
Right.
It can be measured in monetary terms or as the value of goods and services that can be exchanged. What is wealth made of? Personal property like homes, cars, and other items. Monetary savings like money saved from past income. Capital wealth, income producing assets like real estate, stocks, bonds, and businesses. Is Wealth is measured in net worth, the value of assets minus liabilities, and market value, the value of assets as determined by the market.
Wealth impact. Social stratification. Wealth can affect educational attainment.
Oh goodness, they are
The circle is calling y'all. So sorry.
Yes.
Wealth can affect educational attainment, job opportunities, political power, and well-being. Financial security. Wealth can generate income and create financial security. True wealth is holistic. It's about feeling rich in experiences, opportunities, and fulfillment. When you redefine wealth this way, it becomes less about chasing money and more about building a life you love. And if your current relationship with wealth doesn't reflect that mindset, don't worry. That's what our next segment is all about. What is the difference between wealth and income? Wealth is a stock or the amount of valuable assets accumulated at a given time. Income is a flow variable or the amount of money earned over a period of time. But that's the difference. Now, how to rewrite your relationship with wealth? Let's talk about what wealth really means. It's not just about money in the bank. Wealth is holistic and it includes financial freedom, but also time freedom, emotional well being, and living a fulfilling life. Rewriting your relationship with wealth starts with understanding where your current beliefs come from. Ask yourself, what did I learn about money growing up? What do I believe about wealthy people? What emotions come up when I think about money? Once you've identified those beliefs, challenge them. Like, if you believe or think, I'll never be wealthy, ask yourself, why not? Then flip the belief into something positive like, I'm capable of building wealth and abundance. Or replace that with, I'm capable of building the life I desire. Repeating affirmations can be a powerful tool. Redefine your relationship with wealth. Start by getting clear on what wealth means to you. Is it the ability to travel, building a dream business, spending more time with the loved ones? When you're clear on your vision, you can align your actions with your goals. And it's not just about beliefs, it's also about your habits. Start taking small steps that align with your new money mindset. Maybe that's setting a budget, learning about investing, or practicing gratitude for what about you already have. And practicing gratitude is a game changer. When you appreciate what you already have, you're telling the universe you're ready for more abundance.
Thank you, Donna. And don't underestimate the power of visualization. Visualization. Picture yourself living the life you want and get specific. What does financial freedom look like and feel like to you? The clearer the vision, the more obtainable it becomes. So, how to rewrite your relationship with money. Let's talk about something that touches every single one of us, our relationship with money. You know, money is like that ex we've all had. Confusing, unpredictable, but when you figure it out, you realize it's all about boundaries and understanding each other's value. Money just isn't math, it's emotional. How you think and feel about money directly impacts how you handle it. So let's break it down. Step one, rewriting your relationship with money starts with awareness. You gotta know where you stand right now. Ask yourself, what are your beliefs about money? Are they even true? And what do I need to change? Shift your focus to what you value. Maybe it's experiences, security, or investing in yourself. So speaking a little on investing. Step two, learn the language of money. No, you do not need a finance degree, but you do need to understand where your money goes and how it grows. Budgeting isn't a punishment, it's clarity. Saving isn't boring, it's self-care. And let's normalize talking about money with our friends and our partners. Transparency leads to empowerment. Celebrate the small wins. Paid off a credit card. Cheers to that. Save $50 this month. That's progress.
Progress.
Rewriting your money story isn't about perfection. It's about progress. And babes, remember, you're the boss of your money. It doesn't control you. Your money mindset is your money power.
Mm, I like that. Rise into financial empowerment. This is where the magic happens. Babes, rising into financial empowerment starts with small, intentional steps. First, educate yourself. Read books, take courses, or listen to podcasts about money management and investing. Knowledge is power. Next, create a budget that aligns and reflects your goals. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about intention. Decide where your money goes so it works for you. Think of it as a roadmap for your money. And don't forget to automate your savings. Even small amounts add up over time. Another idea is to start investing, even if it's a small amount. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Coinbase, Stash, Robinhood, etc. Another key is to diverse your income. Think about ways to diversify your income, having multiple income streams, whether that's through a side hustle, freelancing, or passive income. Have multiple sources of income can provide stability and growth. And don't underestimate the power of community. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and share your values. With people who have positive relationships with money, whether it's friends, mentors, or online communities, having support and being around like minded people can inspire and motivate you. It makes the difference.
Remember again, you gotta celebrate your wins, no matter how small.
Yep, yep, yep,
Progress is progress, and acknowledging it keeps you motivated.
yep.
And last but not least, practice gratitude and generosity. When you appreciate what you have and give freely, you're operating from a place of abundance, which attracts more wealth into your life. So, Robin, know when to fall down. Oh, goodness. Let's do this sip and spill. Babes, it's about that time for discussion. So,
All right. Understanding money mindset. How would you define money mindset, and why is it important in shaping our financial decisions?
I define money mindset as the way you have a relationship with money, the way you view it, the way you obtain it, the way you spend it, the way you interact with it. That's what I believe the money mindset is, from my definition. And it's important in shaping your financial decisions because the way you think about money is the way you're gonna, spend it, or the way you're gonna act towards it when you get it. Like if you never had money before and you don't have that, understand about money or that relationship with money that's positive, you're gonna spend all you don't have nothing. So, but if you understand the value of a dollar and what it could do for you, and you invest to do this, do that, you have more money than the money you had before because you invested in it, build that compound interest and everything else that comes with that. So,
It's the same thing she's saying. I believe money mindset is money can make you or break you. Um, and it's very important in shaping your financial decisions because you have to be responsible. Whether you have kids, everybody's got bills. If you're grown up, you have bills. So regardless if you have kids or not, that just makes it a lot more stressful because you have to figure out where you're going to stretch your money out to. And again, if you never had money and you got bills, you're not going to spend it responsibly. Versus if you have bills and you're getting money, you're going to choose wisely on what to spend your money on.
exactly.
So, what does a healthy money mindset look like to you, and how do you define wealth?
A happy money mindset looks like, a healthy, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. A healthy money mindset is acquiring money and using it for the right things and getting it in abundance because you're doing it and using it for the right things. Like you're consistently paying your bills on time. You're not behind on anything. Because you understand that the concept of money is not just spending it, but making it work for you in a way that you can keep obtaining it in volumes that you don't have to worry about how much money I have this month in the bank or even today.
Right.
And I define wealth as not just money, but the relationships you have with others, the relationship you have with yourself. If you're happy with what you're doing for a living, and you're just really healthy about taking care of yourself with exercise, diet, and stuff. That's what I define wealth as. The epitome of everything in life.
A healthy money mindset looks like your paycheck's coming up. You're looking at your bills. You're stretching your bills out through the month instead of trying to pay them all with one paycheck, so you can have some left over for the next paycheck. Um, that's a healthy money mindset for me. And defining wealth is not somebody's rich. It's somebody that spends their money wisely. Um, wealth is you can be wealthy with your circle of friends. You can be wealthy with your family. You can be wealthy with your job, with the house you live in. It's everything in a circle. It's everything that you have that is considered wealth to me. So
Do you think money mindset is shaped more by upbringing or personal experience? And how do these factors play a role?
my money mindset would maybe both because my upbringing, Daddy, Daddy was a Vietnam veteran.
Mm-hmm.
He was a firefighter. Um, he also was a dog breeder. He also grew our own vegetables and fruit. Um, with that upbringing, he still would say we're poor with all of that. So between that and the personal experience, I believe my mindset shaped more personally because I seen what we were going through, but I was too young and I didn't have a job. I wasn't old enough to know I had to take care of these bills like that until I became of age and I was in the situation. So it would lean more towards personal experience. And then how do these factors play a role? Personal experience plays a big role because I see, I know, and I am a responsible parent. I'm a responsible person when it comes to my bills and my children. So all of that comes first before I even say, oh, let me take $1 and go here and go there and get this for me and get that for me. Bills and kids come first. So that plays a real big role when it comes to my money mindset.
I think it's both as well because the way you're raised determines the way you're going to look at money, of course, because you're watching other people spend it, and that's the ones that are closer to you. And of course, like she said, once you grow up and you realize, oh, they had all these bills to pay in real life. Like you got a mortgage, you have a car note, you have the light bill. That's why you holler about your lights all the time. You got a water bill. That's why you holler about your water all the time. You know, and I understand that now. And I didn't quite get that as a child.
My
But
kids
with their
know.
upbringing, they made it look so easy, right? Because, sweetheart, I wasn't prepared for this adult life. I don't want it. I want to give it back. Adulting is not for me, you know, because they didn't give me the correctness of what an adult would be. But I'm an adult, so I have to act accordingly. Those factors play a role because your upbringing, like I say, challenges which you have when you grow up, when you realize life is life, and then if you don't do it, nobody else will. And with the personal experience, it plays a role that if you let them lights go off once, I bet you ain't gonna let them go off again. And if you do, I don't know what to say about that. Can someone change their money mindset if they've had limiting beliefs for most of their life? If they can, what does that process look like for you?
I believe I've had some family members that have had a change in their money mindset because they were given everything when they were young. They didn't have to do nothing. They didn't have to be responsible. They didn't to give them the car, pay for the insurance, pay for the clothes, pay for the everything, and they're gone now. Who's going to pay those bills? Now their money mindset definitely changed because they didn't know no better, and the parents didn't teach them. Um, I believe being a parent or with children that our parents would really help us out more, and even to the new generation, parents, you will help your children out more if you let them see what it's like to go out and work their job and they're getting paid. We didn't start off with what they're getting 15, 16 an hour.
We wish.
We started out at $5.25.
$5.25. You wish you start off at some $10, $15 an hour. Who did that?
But let them pay a bill and let them realize and understand, because if you don't and you don't make it today or tomorrow, they're not gonna know how to financially survive. And that's just how the process is gonna look like. They're gonna be falling until they actually talk to somebody that's doing it on their own. Like, hey, how are you making it? I don't spend my money on partying every weekend. I actually pay the bills.
Right.
So I believe, money that that money mindset definitely can change. Um, because in their beliefs, they grew up where they had the silver spoon. They got
Mm-hmm.
whatever they asked for.
Right.
It ain't that no more. Now what you gonna do?
Yeah. With the money mindset and having liberties, you can definitely turn around just because you want to. Like they always say, you can break the family curse. You can be the one that break off and do something different and do something that pushes the family forward, and it can be right with this financially, but you have to believe it and want to do it. So it's possible for anybody to change at any moment their limiting beliefs on money, because once you grow older, you realize if I really want money, I have to work for it. I have to come up with something awesome, a great invention, a great idea, and just sell it. Money makes itself if you're making it. And the process looks like I said, affirming yourself, believing in yourself, wanting to change, and actually putting in the work to do it. Starting with your mindset and how you think about money and your relationship with it and your beliefs.
So identifying and overcoming money blocks. How do you recognize when fear or anxiety is driving your financial decisions? I
I
just went through
know
this.
when fear and anxiety is driving my financial decisions is when I need retail therapy. I know at that point that it's not me driving this spending of this money. It's the way I feel, and I'm anxious. I need some Al Capones, you know, or I'm fearful. I need some Al Capone. Or I'm anxious. I need to go buy me some clothes and shoes to make me feel better. I deserve these things because I deserve to feel better. So that's how I know that it's driving my financial decisions.
My fear and anxiety is driving my financial decisions when that deposit does not hit when it's supposed to, and they make you wait a week later. Just recently went through this week. Drove. I had to just keep talking about it. I was like, look, you better find my money in my account. It's there. Press the send button, please.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. How? Oh,
How can someone start to shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset in practical terms? And why is this shift?
why is this a shift? How can someone shift from a scarcity mindset by first believing in you wanting to? Definitely getting you a mentor or somebody you look up to and follow what they're doing if you're not able to like talk to them personally. Um, Definitely change the way you think about money. Like money is like it's like a living being. It likes to be treated a certain way to want to stay and want to be in that place. So if you think negatively about it, it's not going to come your way because it wants to be where it's understood and where it's valued. Not devalued and complained about. And it's a shift because scarcity is a lack mindset. Abundance is a mindset knowing that money is fixes 99% of problems. That 1% it just can't do, but you need money to, at least in this part of this universe, to get through life in the way that you really want to. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is.
And we were raised coming up, money is the rule of all evil. So that's the scarcity mindset that
Exactly.
we have. But to turn it to abundance is when we can not, when we can actually sit here and divide, when we can divide our abundance of
Mhm.
money. And when you when you empower yourself with that mindset, it's it's a look up instead of like damn. um, and then why is that a shift? Because you feel a little better. I did. I felt totally better. My money hit the account. I was shopping because I needed shit, and I was like, okay,
Yeah, it has to be a shift from scarcity to abundance because you have to change the way you think about what you're doing with your money and what money could do for you. And it's a shift from positive from negative to positive. So.
right.
What tools or exercises can help someone identify and work through deep rooted money blocks
Um,
that you think?
they have some they got some videos out there that you can look up when it comes down to um, exercises for it's the question is identity or identify deep
Mm-hmm.
rooted money blocks. If you're not sure how to, they definitely they definitely have a lot of online videos, podcasts, courses that you can search up for you just search up money strategies on how to save and still pay your bills or um, those are some tools, exercises. You have family members you can ask. Um, I would say ask the wealthy ones, but sometimes the wealthy ones you just spend crazy. So I don't know.
But sometimes they have money managers, or financial advisors that tell them this is what you can play with, and they just splurge with that. Think about it that way.
Yep.
Maybe they have that money to do that because they're allowed it that with how somebody's advising them to spend their money. Because when you have a lot of money like that, you're going to need some advisors to tell you how to, not how to spend it, but how to spend it wisely. Advise you how to spend it. Like she said, that and also books, classes, these when people come around and have these big expos or things of that nature or these, you know, a money roadblock is just what it is. It's a block. You're blocking yourself from obtaining this whatever wealth that you want, amount of money that you want to get because of beliefs and your relationship with it, blah blah blah. So just knowing that you can actually get these tools, which are like books, uh, mentorship, apps. These days it's so many ways. YouTube videos, like she was saying, it's so many ways to get what you need to remove that money block. You just have to put in the work. What role does self worth play in our financial decisions, and how can we improve our confidence around money?
Self worth plays, I want to say, like a major part because if you don't feel like you're worthy and you're getting this paycheck, you're still depressed. Meanwhile, you still got these bills to pay. I'm going to need you to stay focused and get it together. And improving that confidence around money, circle, family, um, the positive people in your life, definitely. You gotta you can have church members positive, some kind of positivity. If you don't have nobody, you got us. We're here. Very positive.
We're very much here for you.
Yeah.
The role self worth plays, if I was to think about it in a certain way, you have to know your worth as a person for yourself, that you're worth having these things. You're worth having a lifestyle you want. You're worth being able to be successful and being able to keep the things you want around, that it requires money. So you have to know that that plays into your financial decisions, because you don't feel like you're worthy. You're gonna buy these $500 jeans and this $200 shirt because you're trying to show your worth, but you don't feel that. No, you can't afford that. If you can afford it, that's fine. But if you can't afford it, you're not understanding your self worth. That it doesn't require how much something costs to make you look a certain way. And the way you can improve your confidence with money is understanding that I need to look at money a certain way. I need to start saving more. I need to start investing more. Maybe I need to look into some stocks, maybe like Coinbase, crypto, stuff like that. Just improving your confidence because you're aware and you know and you've obtained the knowledge. With knowledge and wisdom comes confidence because you know what you're talking about in a room of people that knows what this is, whether it's cryptocurrency because you took the time to learn it, or
Right.
whether it's trading because you took the time to learn it. You know, with wisdom and knowledge comes confidence.
What daily habits or practices have helped you cultivate a healthier relationship with money?
YouTube videos, books, um, people that I look up to in life, you know, reading about them, understanding like Warren Buffett, understanding his life, his history, how he looked at money from when he was young, like a child, until now at his ripe old age. I won't say. But, you know, just learning from people like that, Oprah Winfrey, even Tyler Perry, you know, looking at their lives and their story and how they look at money and their relationship with money. So that's some of the practices I cultivate. And just budgeting that little bit of time that seems like a lot to take out and budget your money and know where it's going and what you're going to have left over and what you can do with and what you shouldn't do with because of what's coming up next month or whatever. Budgeting.
Budgeting, budgeting, budgeting. Budgeting literally only takes 5 to 10 minutes. You can open up your phone,
Spreadsheet.
you can open up that spreadsheet,
Mm-hmm.
put down what your bills are at for the whole month, and then put the date next to it. I was doing this for like 2, 3 years, and now I've done it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I just know what bills are due when, and I know when I'm going to pay them and with what check.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely money management, managing your money, knowing where it's going to go, and then you know how much you have left over. And it's made a healthy relationship, so I'm able to pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
How do you approach budgeting and saving while maintaining a positive mindset around money?
I approach it with the mindset that if I don't do this, because I know I'm an emotional shopper, you know, I know me. I've been living with me for 41 years, about to be, so I know what I'm going to do, right? So, me having that approach, knowing that, okay, I need the budget because I need to know what I have, what I don't have. And I need to save because when I don't have and I need a little room, I will have. And I maintain a positive mindset because I need to understand that if I want nice things, I have to have nice things money. Just that simple. And it takes money to make money. So that's how I do it.
My approach to budgeting and saving while maintaining positivity mindset is again that 5 to 10 minutes of me managing my paychecks sends my positive mindset because it's like, whew, make it to the next, make it to the next. Nothing's turned off. I'm happy.
Okay. So, what role does gratitude play in attracting more wealth and abundance into our lives?
Being grateful for what you do have plays a big part because you're not sitting around complaining and crying about what you don't have. When you're grateful for things, that attracts positive. It's like being humble and saying thank you, God, for everything you've done, and your blessings come through.
Like I always say, I love gratitude because being grateful for what you have makes room for you to be grateful for what you want, a desire, a need. And when you're being grateful while you're attracting what you want to attract, you're attracted in abundance because gratitude brings about abundance. So I believe that gratitude plays like the, if not the number one role, definitely the top two role of wealth and abundance and attracting it. How important is it to have a clear vision of your financial goals, and how can you stay motivated to achieve them?
When it comes to my financial goals, um, I write down like a list of what I want to do, what money is going here and going there, and I stay motivated because I know if I don't do what my list says, I'm not gonna get the things that I want. So that motivates me there. I want this and I want that, so I'm gonna pay for this and I'm gonna pay for that, so I can get the things that I want later, and that's how I achieve them.
It's important to have a clear vision of your financial goals because if you don't visualize what you want, how you gonna get it? How you gonna know about going to obtain it? Because the Bible say prayer without works is dead. So you
Hmm.
can pray all you want, but if you're not doing the work, you're not gonna get it. You're gonna pray. You can pray that the Lord come turn your lights back on after entity turned them off, but Him not gonna come down here and turn them lights on for you, and Him not gonna go to entity and say, "Don't turn my child's lights back on." But I bet you if you go with a payment, your lights will be on immediately. So that's why you have to have a clear vision. You have to understand that what you need requires vision. Anything, not just with finances, with love, with relationships, with your career, with everything, it requires vision. And you can stay motivated to achieve them because you know that's what you want. That's a lifestyle you deserve. And if you don't get what you want to deserve, you're gonna be depressed, you're gonna be upset, you're gonna be aggravated with yourself and what we're doing at this point. So that's why I feel like that.
Changing financial behavior for long-term success. What role does fear play in how we handle money, and how can we overcome it?
Fear plays a big role in how we handle money because if you whatever you're afraid of, you're not able to conquer. Just that simple for me. And if you don't know how to conquer anything, then you ain't gonna be able to know how to handle it. Because once you know how to conquer it, you know what you need to do to handle it. And we're gonna overcome this by just believing in ourselves and know that fear is evidence appearing real. It's not real. It's there. It's a roadblock, a money block, and it's time to knock it down.
The role of fear plays a big part of handling money because sometimes you might not make the money that you want. They're not just going to give you money. You have to work for it to earn it. And if you don't have that financial, or you don't have your bills together the way you want it, it's definitely something that you feel about. Man, am I going to do this? Well, if you don't stay out all night and miss work 3 times a week, then of course you're going to have your money. It's all about the decisions that you're making. So fear can be you can overcome that fear by being more responsible. Um, like I said, making that list, checking your dates, making sure you're doing what you have to do, so you do have something to save. Do you think society's focus on material wealth can sometimes distract from our true financial goals? How do we stay focused on what truly matters and avoid sabotage when it comes to financial habits and decisions?
We can definitely say that society distracts us. And it definitely has us focusing on the material wealth. It, it definitely plays a role with that. How can we stay focused on what truly matters? Is by having that clear vision and having your goals written down and affirmations, making sure that you're affirming yourself. And you avoid self sabotage by knowing your vision and sticking to it. Don't be like, oh, I can do this time because I deserve it. And you don't deserve spending $10,000 on those shoes. And you know you don't even have your mortgage paid up for 6 months or your rent paid up for 6 months. And That's how we can avoid the self sabotages and just have healthy financial habits and make wise decisions. Like Robert said, go your ass to work.
Society's focus on material wealth is a big distraction because we're in our 40s, right? But that younger generation, we were younger too, so it's not like everybody went through it. You see these music moguls with all of this, but they have jewelry and they have cars and they have houses, but they worked for that. You got to work for that to get to that. And you, trying to focus on getting everything that they have, and you working at McDonald's, you're not getting
Not
your
unless
true
you're a manager
financial
or
goal is you need to save that money so we can get that car. You're not saving. You gotta save.
how can someone deal with setbacks or challenges while staying aligned with their new money mindset? So this is when we conquer those. We are almost on the top of that mountain, baby. We done came out them valleys.
Dealing with the setbacks and challenges, we all get setbacks. Everybody, we're gonna go through it, but you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay positive. You need help. Turn to people, family, friends, church, us, whoever, to give you that positive mind frame and ask questions. Everybody has setbacks. Everybody has setbacks, and it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge, and we all have to figure out what and how we're gonna get to the next round of money.
Definitely. So definitely understand that I'm gonna keep it short. Get up and keep going. Get up, dust yourself off, figure out how you felt that time, what caused you to fall that time, and move on. The same path. Adjust, but don't give up and don't sit down. What role does financial education play in empowering us to take control of our money?
Financial education will give you um, a better mindset on how to financially stay stable. Have your little extra money on the side as long as you go to work.
Making sure you're keeping up with the latest because money changes every day. The value of money changes too. Make sure you know what you're doing with it. Um, just stay educating yourself, and it empowers you to take control of everything you need because you're going to have that positive mindset to do so.
How can we start building wealth in a way that aligns with our values and allows for financial freedom?
Doing something you love and turn it into a craft or into something that makes you a lot of money because you're never working when you do what you love and build that way that wealth for generational wealth. Make something that you create business product that your children can sell from years and years from now, and already got a job by the time they make 18. That's my focus.
What she didn't tell you is we grew up learning how to become a hustler. And that does not mean selling drugs. That does not mean selling coochie on the corner. No, we were taught to make ways to make money. Do hair, do nails, yeah, we were taught.
We taught to be a hustler. Definitely taught to be a hustler. It wasn't a given. You wanted to be.
That would be a way of starting your wealth, and it help you allow you to align with your values. And once you start making your own money, that leads you to financial freedom. hmm How do you balance setting ambitious financial goals while avoiding feelings of overwhelm or burnout?
I balance it by making a schedule and sticking to it, making it a routine. Once you make a routine, you make it your life. That's how I do
Definitely setting out um, those goals of what you can and can't do for the month, and the overwhelmness will leave because you're already mind focused. You know what you're going to do next, so you won't burn out.
it. What role does mindfulness play in managing stress around money, and how can we integrate it in our daily routine?
Mindfulness in managing stress around money would be, again, Sean likes vision boards. I'm just
We're
gonna
gonna do it
I'm
this
gonna
upcoming February.
I'm gonna write out, this is what I gotta do, this is what I gotta pay, these are how many times I get paid a month. I'm paying this here, that here, that here, and integrate that monthly. You can do that monthly. You don't have to do it daily because you're gonna have bills every month. You pay them this month, they're gonna be here next month, and the month after, and the month after.
I would just say be mindful of your money, be mindful of your spending habits, being mindful of the way you look at money, and being mindful of the way you treat money. That's how I see mindfulness playing and managing the stress around it, because once you're mindful of things, you do it with intention. So it becomes easier. And integrating your daily routine, just be mindful every day. I spend $5 for coffee every day in the morning. I know I'm gonna need this much for my coffee every week. Make sure I have that, and then don't go over. Make sure you're dealing with what's inside your budget. So, how can someone maintain a healthy balance between enjoying life and being content where they are right now, and the desire to accumulate wealth while preparing for future financial security?
When you set out your goals, manage your money, you can be happy. You can be happy and content. And again, if you have a little side hustle on the side besides working, that would work towards building your financial security in your future.
Okay. I would say make sure that you're keeping your routine with your scheduling, your self care, and save, because you're saving for your future goals, and that's your financial security. What you save now sets up your security for the future. So,
Do you think it's possible to fully rewrite your relationship with money, or is it a continual journey?
definitely a continued journey. You can definitely rewrite it, but you're gonna keep erasing, rewriting, throwing away, unballing up, putting back, and piecing back together, because life is a journey. Nothing is a one stop thing, and we're going to get there. Everything is getting to a destination to get to another destination. Destinations are just stops. Once you made it to that stop, it's time for you to get to the next destination. So that's how I think.
I feel like rewriting, yes, but it is a continual journey because shit happens. Some emergency happens. Now that shit that you was gonna pay next week gotta wait. You put a
Mm-hmm.
little here, take care of your emergency, and put a little on there for next week.
That part.
And that's how we're gonna overcome it. Can someone change their money mindset if they've held limiting beliefs for most of their life? What does that process look like?
Definitely, you can change your mindset. You can definitely do that. And the process looks like whatever you make it look like, but it has to be a positive, approach to it. If vision boards is not your thing, which that's part of visualization, then do it in a different way. Maybe you write it down and put it on your mirror, or put it on post-its, or just do the vision board and take a picture of it and put it on your screensaver and do away with the vision board. And then go back and refer to it when everything on your vision boards comes true and you can brag about it. So that's what I think it looks like.
Changing the money mindset would look like instead of just going out spending, looking at it and saying, do I really need this? Do I really need that? Holding back and saving. That would be a way to changing the money mindset, and then you'll progress into having money saved up for the things that you really are setting forth for goals.
Okay. Okay, babes. As we wrap up today's discussion on money mindset and rewriting our relationship with wealth, it's clear that our beliefs, habits, and experiences play a powerful role in shaping how we approach money. By recognizing the limiting beliefs that may be held us back and actively working to shift our mindset, we'll open ourselves to new possibilities, whether it's building wealth, achieving financial freedom, or simply feeling more empowered and confident in our financial decisions. Remember, transforming your relationship with money is a journey, not a destination. It's about creating a mindset that aligns with your values, embracing abundance, and taking intentional steps toward financial growth. The key to this approach to your money the key is to approach your money with curiosity, compassion, and confidence, knowing that every small shift brings you closer to your financial future, your desires, and remember, money mindset is the foundation for building the life you want.
Cheers to that. And remember, your relationship with money is a love story. Make it one that's worth telling.
Yes, baby.
Cheers.
Make it worth telling. Illuminates. Illuminates. So,
We have two questions tonight on reminiscing with us. So you can do, how has your relationship with money evolved over the years? And what key moments have influenced this shift? Or, in your opinion, how does emotional health impact financial success?
I'm going to take emotional health impact financial
Okay.
success. You have to be emotionally fit, emotionally sound, and emotionally encouraged to have financial success. Because, like I said, I'm an emotional spender, and that's because I do that based on my emotions. So I used to be. I don't have the money to do that anymore. But having that understanding that, hey, I am an emotional spender, and that emotionally I have to be having a positive and a healthy approach to to money and being financially successful. So that's why I feel like it's important.
My relationship with money has evolved over the years because I learned the hard way, like most of us. You got shit to pay or it's going to go off. And my key moments influenced this shift when I had to pay my car insurance, when I had to pay that cell phone bill. We had deeper bills back then. None of y'all, some of y'all might know. Yep, I was made to pay if I wanted this extra stuff. I was made to pay my own bills. So that is definitely was a shift in my life, and now I'm okay with it. I know what to do and how to take care of it.
Okay, so we come to that time. We come to that time for gratitude. What we always love to talk about. What are we grateful for? So, Robin, you go first.
I am grateful for
Gratitude.
my financial stability. Even though I worry, even though they held my money, nothing turned off. I was still A-okay, even though I was worrying and stressing. And everything worked out the way it was supposed to. So I'm grateful for my financial stability that I have. I got out there and bust my ass to get to where I am, and that's what I'm grateful for.
I am grateful for my relationship with money because it grew over the years. I had to realize that I have to have a real relationship, which requires a love affair. For the love of money is not just for the love of getting money, but the love of keeping money and obtaining things that can build generational wealth with money. So I'm grateful for my relationship with money as it continues to grow. And I'm just grateful for just where I've came from and how I got here because it wasn't easy. Nothing was given to me. I worked hard for every damn thing I got. So,
All right.
all right, babes, that's a wrap. So, we're going to wrap this up with some affirmations to empower our money mindset. So, ready, Rabbit?
I'm ready.
I
I am
am worthy
worthy of
of
wealth
wealth
and
and abundance.
abundance. Money
Money
flows
flows
to
to
me
me
easily
easily,
and effortlessly.
effortlessly. I
I use
use
my
my
wealth
wealth
to
to
create
create
the
the
life
life
I
I desire.
desire.
So real quick. How do you feel about the concept of rich energy and attracting wealth? And can our mindset really manifest and help us manifest this money?
It can. Um, when you are positive and you are around positive energy, you're attracting your money, everything works out in the end. Your mindset helps and it helps manifest your money as well because you're in a positive part of your life.
Rich energy is a thing. You can have rich energy. It's a vibe. It's something that rubs up on other people and rubs up on you if you let it. And your mindset really has a lot to do with you manifesting money. I definitely think so. So, well, this is it for tonight's episode of Babes and Cocktails. We've dug deep into the importance of reshaping our relationship with money and how shifting our mindset can unlock a wealth of opportunities. Remember, rewriting your money story isn't about overnight success. It's about taking consistent, intentional steps toward a healthier, more empowered financial future. So whether you're just sharing to explore your money mindset or you're already well on your way, keep focusing on growth, gratitude, and balance. So whether you're just beginning to reflect on money mindset or on a path to transformation, keep in mind that you have the power to rewrite your story. The choices you make today can shape your wealth and abundance you experience tomorrow.
Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you feel inspired to take control of your financial mindset and unlock the potential that lies ahead. Remember, abundance is a journey, and it starts with you. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget this episode, share it with anyone who can use a little money mindset makeover. If you love today's episode, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Slide into our DMs or tag us in your post and let us know about how you're doing with your money mindset journey. And as you are rewriting your relationship with wealth and money, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review below, and share our channel with your favorite babes. Follow us on Instagram at Babes and Cocktails and Facebook at Babes and Cocktails for more empowering conversations, bold opinions, and your cheerleaders for self-love, big dreams, and of course, good vibes only.
Cheers to financial freedom and embracing wealth in all forms. Until next week, stay fabulous and true to yourself. We appreciate your time. Come chill with us again for more cocktails, laughs, and real talks every Friday and Saturday
Evening.
ish Central Time. Babes, be bold, stay focused, keep growing fearlessly, evolving, and sipping responsibly. Most importantly, be intentional and be consistent. And don't forget you're allowed to put yourself first.
Put yourself first.
Miracles, magic, blessings, and prosperity. We'll catch y'all next Friday.
Before my birthday.
For more cocktails and conversations.
Bye.